魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも心はプラ笑って走ってドッキドキルンちょっと変なパワーがバン黒い翼フラフラスウェイでも夢を諦めくブライトネスプレイ子供みたいにほらほらおい俺魔界の空でピカピカちびやくまでも
So finally, welcome back. I think this is the beginning of 2026. Uh, Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing gonna change also really until we change. Until individual person changes and their behavior, habits, actions, and anything. The calendar might change. The uh, things in our day to day might change, and changing the year doesn't mean anything. But still, it's a good milestone to have it and to measure, track your habits, what's happening in your day to day life. Maybe in case if you want to join this conversation on YouTube as a conversation as a buddy, you can join. I have shared the link. Maybe I'll share the one more link, and it's also live on Instagram as well. It's just late night conversation, and in Singapore it is 2.5 hours ahead when it's compared to Indian time zone, and the celebrations of Singapore, Malaysia, they already celebrated, and New Year got wrapped. And tomorrow morning at 7:45, I have 5 kilometers or 7 kilometers run across Forest City, the entire Forest City. It's a round of Forest City run, and from there I will our cohort, the Singapore. May I'll share more details on the NS, what's NS, what we are doing here at Network School. It started by the Balaji Srinivasan, and where 250 plus people gonna come tomorrow. Where I early checked in 2 days before, and this is space where you actually do three things. One is learn, one is burn, one is and build. In the sense like you learn a lot of things, and you also burn in the sense like every day you do fitness activities, gym workouts, running, marathons, yoga, vipassana, anything you do, all different kind of activities here at Network School. And it is one of its kind of program. The concept, the core philosophy of Network School, when there is decentralized currency like Bitcoin, Ethereum, irrespective of any nation controlling the whole power of economy, we have decentralized currency, and we have decentralized internet. Wherever you go, you can access any kind of culture, information, database, facts, or any kind of information you need across the countries. You can able to access it. That is decentralized internet. And why can't be decentralized country where all the people from all the countries come together and stay there and work from there and live there and make money out of from there and continue to live in coming days? uh, thank you. uh, so this is all these three things you do it: learn, burn, and collab. And it's supposed my learning supposed to start from tomorrow, but I already started from today itself. So this is some activity called heart table. I think heart table, I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. It is your entire, we call it like vision board and everything, but this is far different from the vision board. No pictures, nothing. You take entire any single paper and make that into 3 into 3 column, and in the 3 into 3 again make 3 into 3. In the center that goes all the 9 major thing you want to focus on. Let's say I wrote my name Karthik, content, the companies I'm working on, spaces, Evolvex, Jagriti Yatra, and skills, travel, money, body. These are the core 9 things I want to focus on 2026. And again, each corner, vertical or the middle box, again goes back to the separate dialog, separate box. And here you quantify each and every target what you want to do achieve in 2026, or it could be need not be 2026, it could be anything. Quantifying each and everything as per your targets. And that's what about short, sweet and short thing about NS. In coming days, maybe if I get good motivation or something, I don't know, if I have good discipline on posting content or live on something, I'll come and share what I actually going through in terms of moments, in terms of experiences, in terms of learnings, meeting people. Today I met a couple of people who came from Mumbai, where they hosted AI filmmaking in India for the first time, and people from Bangkok, China, France, Germany, and like that there are 250 plus more people coming. And in case if you're also interested, you should check it out. That is the one core part. And there are also 13 more questions, in the sense like in order to reflect your 2025. Again, it need not to be country, you can do it any point of time. And these questions are so interesting. Maybe if I can, I'll read out couple of questions. The couple of questions, you can do this exercise by yourself, take time. Maybe you can go back to this video, it's on YouTube. Maybe you can do it any point of time, need not to be 2026, 2025, 2024, anything. But these are very good questions that where you can self reflect, uh, evaluate yourself. How was your progress? It's with progress without reflection, it's no use. And reflection is very important to take maybe a couple of hours or one day to focus on your life, what happened, head, mentally, brain wise, at a psychological level, at an intellectual level, everything, head, mind, what is the capacity you're thinking at, and body. your physical fitness, activity, your fit, all these things, and soul, internally how you are feeling in terms of like everything, and also financials. It could be one thing, family, all these things. So these are 13 questions that help you reflect what happened, what's happening in your day-to-day life. So I'll just quickly read out a couple of back-to-back questions. I know in case if you are missing out these questions, the video will be available on YouTube. I'll also write a short blog on this thing, and I'll just try to document my stuff more. And the reason, because the reason to document, if it's not documented, never happened. And that was one of the lesson I learned from Miraj Fahim, is the founder at Adventure Park. And so even in your life, if you're doing something, do document it. I'm right now doing Instagram live, which is around like 30-40 people. At the end of the day, 500 people will attend and everything, and it goes off, and no one knows whether this live happened some other day. And I, all the lessons, if I don't document here what happening here at network school, I never visited to network school. So that is a reason, core reason to document myself. And second reason, to my mom, what I'm doing, where am I, whether I had food or not, and everything. I need not to call my mom, I just followed her. I'm the only one person on Instagram. If I said like, mom, if there is this red ring around my profile, I posted something, do check it out what I posted and everything. So let's get back and reflection what we are talking about. The 13 questions, the 13 question, let me just give the 13 questions, one sec. Pin comment, yes, yeah. So the first question, what are you feeling grateful for this year ends, before this year ends? What is the one feeling, two three feel, or mix of feelings? What are the couple of feelings you are feeling? And my feelings are, I'm alive, I'm great, and financially became little stable and everything, that's also great. And I'm with my family, able to give my good time. I'm feeling like really uh, calm, composed, and everything. So there is one good question, and you also need to know why you are alive, and that also is a good motivation to keep working on your things forward if you're going ahead. Second question, as this year closing, what moments stand out most? This is one question that every moment is highlight and everything. If you can able to recollect that such kind of moments, you can keep doing the same moments again and again, as adventure, as a challenge in your day-to-day life. My standout moment was bike trip with my friends, boys, and that too during Operation Sindur, and we survived the whole Operation Sindur. We didn't, but we actually did a couple of crazy adventures helping army soldiers. And also it was phenomenal experience in entire 2025. It started with on a high note, and also Mahakum. It was my childhood dream to go on to Mahakum and to be part of the Mahakum, and it became wildly uh, true on the first day itself, and that's on Sankranti. And this is something, who would you invite here spiritually to be with you, in the sense like, in order to be there with you, to guide you, to mentor you, to, there are many people, so I kept that blank. And the to name couple of people, Vikas Katragada, who is volunteer at heart, and he's also founded Nandi Ventures, co-founder at Nandi Ventures, and he been doing voluntary work from last 18 years. And Jasti, who is a content creator who is doing authentic content in Telugu. Despite having the numbers are very low, the kind of audience he has is core audience in philosophy, in travel, in storytelling, and also they are corely connected. And it's a, being authentic is something I learned from everything. And there are more people. Chinmay, he is from Jagriti Yatra. The leadership qualities I learned from last 1 year, it's great. How he actually changes his hat from time to time, and being good cop and bad cop, being good friend and bad friend, being good manager and bad friend manager, good leader, bad everything. He's a mix of multiple traits, and there are multiple people as well if the list goes on. And the fourth question, think about this year, where were where was your energy was very high. Think of the moments or the projects you worked on, teams, people, or the places or the situations or anything. What are the places or things that made you feel like very high? For me, it was one of the project I was working on, the AI project. It's called Synapse AI. And and also Ladakh trip was one of the very high moment. Uh, these are a couple of things that made me high throughout the year. Working on the AI hardware project, uh, we could not connect Karthik bro when we can do week as you're in Malaysia. Definitely, Aish bro. Definitely, I'm looking forward to connect with you. Definitely, I would love to. And the selection said, think of where do you drain much of your energy. The project, one project I'm working on that actually drained a lot of my energy, and I couldn't able to unlock my potential throughout 1 year. So that made me logged in to what I can actually do, to limiting only the routine work and everything. So that's the one thing. So you can eliminate the stuff in coming 2026, or maybe in coming days. Think of the moments that drain your energy, so you can do something that can complement your bigger goal in your coming days. And I'm very grateful for Priya, Starbucks founder and also builder at found Starbucks.ai, and Aravind. So I gone through some challenge. I sat with them in boardroom, and I asked, what should I do? Right now I'm in this position, what should I do? And not just for that one situation, they gave solution for all coming days. If I go through any kind of situation again, I'll go through this framework. See, Karthik, if you are going through any challenge or situation, just imagine, will that complement your bigger goal, or will that deviate from your bigger goal? If the answer is yes, go do it, because it's complementing your bigger goal. It's not a different work, it's the same work what you want vision, doing it for long term 10 years game plan or 5 years game plan and everything. And if it's deviating from your bigger goal, it's a no no, whatever matter it happens, it's a no. So such kind of one framework, everything what I do, if I go for any event, I think, will it complement my bigger goal? If I get on new habit, will it complement or deviate from my bigger goal? If I read some new book, will it complement my bigger vision? Everything. So this is the one framework that will definitely help you a lot in your coming days. And I'm very thankful for Priya and Arvind. And also looking there, I learn a lot from them, their journey, they inspire me a lot. And what feels frustrated? So throughout the 2025, what made you something feel frustrated, anxiety, or stress, pressurized, everything? So one thing is the work, as I mentioned, the work which drained me a lot of energy in my day-to-day work activities, and money. I'm here to speak like very raw. Money is something, initially I thought like you doing charity work, it's great, it's good, you get happiness and everything, but charity doesn't pay your bills. You need to get money, earn money first, then do the charity. Whatever the charity you want to do the good work, without that doesn't cost you money and everything, do the good work. I'm not against the charity at all, but initially focus on your, in early days and everything, focus on your passion. Anything passion or anything, passion doesn't feed your bread, doesn't get you pay your bills and everything. So do something that can give you stability, where you can pay for your bills, internet, travel, clothes, food, everything, that you don't depend on your family. So charity is very very important. So there is think in this way: if you are not surviving, how your charity work gonna survive? So first you need to survive by yourself, so you can vision survives for long term. Even this goes same with your health. Some Vikas Anna, he actually said this thing to me. I'm a kind of person who actually work like 18 hours a day, 19 hours a day, 24 hours a day. I'm not you can call it yapping or something, but yeah, I used to work like that. And I used to always like work on my things. And he told me one statement clearly that changed my entire way looking at my fitness. That's why you are seeing me running for 10 kilometers, going to gym, going to Zumba, everything. And what is one thing that changed entirely is that, Karthik, if you are not respecting, if you're not respecting your, how do I put it? If you're not respecting your health, which means you're not respecting your vision. If you want your vision to be survival and sustain, you need to survive first. So that is core, very core and very important. And previously I used to sleep, my average sleep hours for 6 months, it used to be 3 hours. I can show my calendar, I can show my measuring thing, everything, where it used to track 3 hours, six in a 6 months average my sleep time. Now it went to 4 5 hours, 6 hours. On an average day, you can have like good amount of 4 5 hours. It's good enough. More than that, if you want, you can totally take it. Uh, That is the one thing that changed. And what feels more frustrating is the clarity. Again, one more good thing, there are no parallel entrepreneurs, there can be only serial entrepreneurs. If you're working on X, Y, Z, A, B, C, you're not an entrepreneur. If you want to go one by one, do it X first, then fail it, or maybe progress it, then go to Y, then progress it, then fail, then progress it Z. There can be only, I think it's very popular. VC told it, but I never gone through that. I don't remember the person name, but it's simple. If you are not focusing on one thing, clarity is very important. Stability is very important. Make sure you have like income, side income, or hobby projects. Then you can focus on other project. And poor planning and focus, these are the couple of things. Money, clarity, poor planning, focus are a couple of things. And untapped potential, I had like immense potential on to make content, to make money, to make automation, to make write books and everything. Because of poor planning, or how do I put it, maybe poor circle, or poor maybe unlock that potential, I could not able to. It made me feel so frustrated. Maybe let's see with right now with AI. I actually, by the way, the karthiknagapuri.com is the one website I built for myself. It's live. After this thing, we'll go and check it out. And the seventh question, what's pulling you down? What's pulling you positively? Let's say it could be a person, it could be a project, it could be a moment, it could be a place you want to work or something like that. What is something that's pulling you? I'm right now building it's a AI hardware startup where I want to what if everyone knows everything about, what if everything know, you know everything about everyone using your network. 99% of the time we don't maximize, we don't leverage our network. And that is something what I'm building a tool called Synapse AI. It's like my hobby project, it's not my main project, but there is very high motivation. And also the story behind restarting this project, I started this 1 year back and never got completed because I was like slowly dragging. I wanted to build for myself first of all. And during these days I only thought like this is the tool for myself. And recently a startup got funded, pally.com. It's a billion-dollar company, almost close to million 300 $400 million company, where multiple Hugging Face, Twitter, all these company founders invested into that, Slack and everyone. And that gave me a lot of validation, that gave me a lot of motivation. Then I restarted working on this hardware project. And that is something. And evolvix is something that been like stuck from very many days, that's not going forward. I need to build team, I need to automate it, I need to make revenue out of it, all these things. So these are the something that's pulling me throughout the year in 2025. And next question, if you focus, let's say you said like you have frustration and everything. Now the question, like if you focus, what would that unlock? Let's say Karthik seriously focus on what he's supposed to focus on, what it will unlock. So that will unlock me more challenges. Definitely I am someone who actually wish for more challenges in my life when I pray and everything. And at the same time I also pray for more strength and knowledge to solve the challenge. I actually never say like I don't want challenges anything. I actually pray for to get more challenges, but I request for more strength and knowledge to do it by myself to solve the challenge. So and risk but freedom, what would that unlock? That would unlock financial freedom, that would unlock impact, that would unlock happiness, that would unlock me going to traveling to more countries, where I want to travel all the countries, states and places, all these things. And I also want to connect all the rural entrepreneurs to the tier 1 entrepreneurs. This is something which can only happen with money. Even if I want to do charity, it doesn't happen. It can only happen with money if I only can focus. No, the ninth question. Look in future, what would that unlock? As I mentioned, like all the social impact, respect, and everything. Uh, I think we have already covered 9 questions. You'll also get this other 3 questions in writing. No worries. I think someone sent request. I mean, Kumar. 1 second. We'll take calls in the end. The 10th question. What are the keywords of the future? So if you're looking at the future, so Karthik is looking down the line, 10 years down the line, what will be his future? The keywords. So the three key features I wrote is health, wealth, travel, and impact. So these are the three things if I say in the down the line 10 years, in terms of investments into startups, in terms of connecting people, again impact, travel. I want to explore culture. I want to explore Indian knowledge systems. I want to unlock the nothingness in me. Every day I feel like I know nothing and everything. I feel like I know nothing. That gives me more space to fail more, to experiment more, to progress more, and to understand ecosystem more. So that is something health, wealth, travel, impact in the future. What I look down the line 10 years. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. And you're gonna, if you, I think there's some comment. Hi from Hyderabad. Hi, Gautam. Thank you so much for being here, and I could be able to see you. Thank you. And the 11th question: Wh- What would you shape? Okay, what would someone whisper? This is something interesting. What would someone whisper if there's your mentor? Let's say you have someone, your closest friend, or someone who is guiding you, and if they have supposed to tell you some secret, what would they whisper in your ear? Something like a secret. For me, I wrote, take that risk. Take that risk is something someone gonna whisper into my ear. My mentor say like take that risk as a secret to unlock my potential. And the 12th question: what would your future self whisper now? So let's say I'm whispering everything by myself. What would I whisper? What would I tell to myself in order to unlock that future? Create content, which I I think I started. If I have the display, I need more accountability from you guys. Someone who I can say, like, Karthik, what's happened now? Something who can taunt me and roast me if you're not posting some sort of content, everything. That would definitely help. Ship code. Let's say I'm right now building so many tools. I'm not publishing in the outside, which I supposed to do that, where eventually I'll share with you guys definitely. And this is something I will whisper myself towards building my future. And be shameless, be cringe, be shame, be shameless, be cringe. This is something that I will whisper to unlock my future. We always think Nawal's beautifully quotes in this way. We always think we have reputation, yet we have zero reputation. This is something we need to think. We always think like, oh, I have some sort of respect, people will don't know what they're going to think if I do this thing, what they will think. At the end of the day, their thinking doesn't pay your bills. No one damn you. They will, it's okay, let them judge. There is this beautiful quote from the diary of CEO: if you're not willing to get judged, you're not ready to win, you're not ready to progress. You are absolutely need to ready to get judged. It's okay to get judged, and it's absolutely okay to be cringe. Whenever you go back to your photos and videos, you laugh with that photos by looking at the photos, and you also tend to delete that photos because uh, that is your old version, and you need to have your versions. Now it will be your 26 point version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4. Your version is evolving, and at that time you did stuff that right for that age. Maybe if I go back in the future, go into the future, not back, if I see this version, I might laugh at myself, and it's okay. You should feel cringe, and that moment you will feel you evolved a lot, and that's a progress, that's an improvement happen in your day-to-day life. And be shameless, be cringe is something that I'll tell myself to unlock my future in coming days. And the last 13th question is, what something you're willing to focus on? I'm willing to focus on one thing right now is start YouTube and focus on this thing. I also have other things like threads, LinkedIn, Instagram, and everything. But I just purely want to focus on YouTube, a long-term form content, and build in public, and also focus more on evolve startups, all these things. So that's 13 questions. That 13 questions I'll share it. I'll write a short blog, no uh, uh, bluff and everything. It's just purely all just the questions and everything. Or maybe I'll just put up a story. Maybe in case if you want to do it, take time, take 15-20 minutes. This 15-20 minutes will definitely help you shape you in coming days. Not 26, but eventually every day. I don't want to repeat back again and again 2025 something. Just a timeline period I'm taking. Nothing gonna change not your new year, not your friends or nothing, until you execute stuff. Even though people say like manifestation, 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 everything, until you do karma, until you do work, until you do your executions, no manifestation will come true. So at the end of the day, if you are doing something, if you are doing achievement, it's a new year. If you're progressing, it's a new year. And if you got something, if you learn something, it's a new year. If you got a great friend and great skills and you earned something, you did some good work, and it's a new year. So do not wait for timelines, do not wait for your birthday, do not wait for your xyz at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock or something. Every second is a moment you can start right away. There is this beautiful watch that says now all the 12 hours. So every moment is a right moment to start anything. There is nothing called it's not a wrong time. Everything, the correct right time is right now. I felt like I didn't plan this YouTube and everything. I supposed to complete it before 31st, as I kept on my discipline board. And I randomly went on YouTube, copied the link, posted on the Instagram, and now there are like more than 50 plus people, 100 plus people attended. Now 17 people are there here on live. So yeah, this is something about my last year rewind what I did in 13 question. And this is a calendar, also this template. I'll also share this template. I don't know whether you can able to see it. Yeah, this is a template. Again, I'll share it. On each vertical, what you're focusing on, it says skills. What are the skills I will be focusing on in 2026? Maybe in case if this helps you. Quantum AI, something that is I will be working on. Hardware electronics, that I'll be working on, specifically into quantum computing and semiconductors. And philosophy, I want to explore more into philosophy. And emotional eco, I'm very bad at expressive thing. I'm emotionally good but not very expressive. And communication skills, articulation, maybe I think something here, I speak something over here. I think all the majority of the people can connect over there. And all it can only come with practice and by being shameless. And now I have decided to work on this part. And sales, despite any job can be disrupted by anyone, even though AI, sales is something that can be disrupted by anyone. So learn sales. Sales is very important to sell yourself, to sell your skills, to sell your jobs, to sell your company product, anything. In India, sales is so taken for granted and so under-reputed. In other countries, sales is like so respected job. If someone is getting paid in somewhere in the company, think someone is selling something on the other side of company, and we always look down on these sales people, especially in India. And sales is absolute some mastery skill that has to teach in a since from primary school or onwards, or maybe at least in the high school onwards. And right now, you don't blame society, don't blame anyone. Take ownership. Now you have consciousness. You can able to make decisions. You can able to think for yourself. The 2026 is something that you purely gonna create by yourself. So someone, if someone says like someone is living their dream life, no, they're creating it. So you also need to create your dream life, and that completely comes your conscious decisions. And no one gonna come and teach you at all. No one, not even me, not even everyone. At the end of the day, it's you who you need to take the decision. When people come and say the information that I shared or maybe other people shared or something, they go and give the credit. That is great. Let's say I created to someone or Chanesh, and who actually shared me the NS. I was on a call on a Draper founder program. I was applying for the Draper University, and then I got rejected. Then I was on a call explaining the situation here and there. How do I taking suggestions? Then he actually shared on how what are the ways, what is the best timeline to apply for the Draper University approach and everything. And he was at network school, and he showed me entire network school for 1 hour, saying that this network school and everything. He guided me whole this thing. Now I completely given him the credit and everything by being humble and everything. Being I want to really grateful for what he did it. But at the end of the day, if you're not doing putting efforts from your side, it is not getting executed. If someone come, if I'm sharing some sort of information, if someone is not acting, let's say today I shared 13 questions and everything, uh, you haven't acted on this thing, it's got no use. And you don't need to credit me even if you did something completing 13 questions, you say, hey, this actually helped me. This 13 question, whatever we repeated, these 13 questions helped me. Now you don't need to credit me. You need to credit yourself by for executing that stuff, for acting on that thing, and the whole credit goes to you. I always appreciate people who act on their decisions, their conscious thoughts. And these are the two things. Do it. Need not to be today. You can do it 1 week later, 1 month later, or one after 1 year later. But sooner the better, because today is the first and last day that you will be living. And if you are living one more day, great. You got one more day to live one more day again. And beautifully recently I also learned one more thing. I don't know whether. Okay. So today it's 1:45. It's almost 2 o'clock happening here in Malaysia. But let's just say it's happening 12 o'clock. Every day the day resets after 12 o'clock. If you're not utilizing your time, your energy, just like the medicines, it's getting expired. What is the point? Yeah. Yep. So I think so every day you got like 24 hours. Idea marketing colleges and social media like so which post my college mainly coming to into module. Should I focus on demographic market span? Okay. Would like to know your zero philosophy. If you could give your yeah. I think if you're there here, bro, the zero reference is very simple. I made beautiful website. Maybe I'll just show you demo. And in this website, I actually added Telugu. I'm not a heavy promoter. I'm very proud of like speaking my own native language and everything. But again, I want to connect with more people out of my city, out of my network, circle, culture, everything. That is the one reason I'm practicing more on English, making content in English. I am very passionate on making content in Telugu, but still I'm restricting myself in making content. Let's see how it that goes. So this is website called karthiknagapuri.com. Yeah. Website is not loading, it seems. Yeah, meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can please drop down. And before that, I'll also have my run. I'll go and sleep, hit my bed. Yes. Yeah. So these, yeah, any questions anyone would like to join and would like to have a short conversation before we leave. And then, so this is the one website. The zero concept is very simple. Uh, yeah, the zero concept is very simple. It's a blog from 2014 that changed my end. Let me just yeah. In 2014, the blog written in 2014, but I read that blog in 2019 during COVID 2020, I guess, when my parents were in ICU. Uh, Sorry to say, but in a critical deathbed situation for 14 days, and I'm on COVID. My sister was on COVID. I don't know what to do, and there was no one there to support anything because everyone is also so scared about their family, about their loved ones, and no one is coming out. And I was on COVID, very heavy headache pains. You can't able to smell knee pains and everything. It's horrible, but somehow luckily and gladly, I survived. Uh, so I was dancing in the ICU bed and making some joke. The reason behind that, I wanted to give them that hope and give them that confidence. Like sister at home, the sister is safe. I'm feeling good. You guys are good, and the outside situation is very good, and everything. I'm the messenger over there. And I came out from the ICU, and I was sitting in the lobby, and I was scrolling through what is the update on the vaccines during the first wave. There were no vaccines and everything. I was checking actively on the vaccines, what's happening with the vaccine scenes and everything. and there was no vaccines. And somehow I randomly found this blog from 2014, and it says, is zero is void, nothing, or infinity. And that felt some strange like interest, curiosity, and everything. I opened the blog, I started reading the blog. In summary, it said like the zero word means in Sanskrit, the reference to Sanskrit, the word shunya, which means nothing. The same word paradoxically means universe. Shunya means like universe, which says you're nothing and you're everything. And this philosophy talks more scientifically the flow state, what we call, where you go into nothing mindset when you want to get into a new topic. If you want to excel into new mastery, you go with uh, zero assumptions, no pre-notions, all these things. And at the end of the day, the blog said like very beautifully, is zero is not nothing, not infinity, it's a perspective what you take. And that zero concept actually gave my parents back, my life back, and my inner strength potential to unlock more. And the reason being, seeing zero, it's, you are actually nothing. When you say you are something, you limit to that inner potential, where else you can do a lot. Let's say, when I give you a tag as engineer, you remain as engineer, you die as engineer. When I don't give a tag, you live everything. Let's say you are a musician, being expert in one domain is great, and multiple domains is much more even greater. When you can do many things, why to limit yourself with one thing? And being nothingness is saying like, you're beyond all this potential social tag. Oh, you're a founder, you're a working professional, oh, you're a traveler. You're more than that. I would like to keep myself so paradox. I don't want people to understand who am I actually. And the reason and also how I'm gonna do that, by doing exactly the same thing. I will be doing some days playing music, I'll be traveling, I'll be doing XYZ. People may think distract everything, but I have my bigger goal. If it's complement towards my bigger goal, it's great. If it's not complementing that bigger goal, deviating everything, just stop it. But you are here to explore a lot, and I realized my purpose in Manikarnika Ghat in Varanasi. You are here, my life purpose. I don't know what you are here. My life purpose here is death. Purely. Let's just simply accept that we are here. You're gonna die. You will be not here for long term, and that you need to understand. And my main purpose is to explore. God has created you. Maybe that supreme unknown uh, power has created you, or maybe anything, science or anything. You are here to explore people, culture, places, and play. And I go with the framework called 3P: people, places, and play. And that's zero where it started. I want to be nothing, and that gave me more space to fail more, experiment more, do more, learn more, and live more before I die. Before I fulfill my first purpose, I need to fulfill my second purpose. That's the concept of zero. And people always, they with love, they actually scold me saying that, don't call yourself zero, don't call yourself a zero. In the sense, like it's a perspective. We often perceived zero as a no value, lack of value, and everything. But I'm perceiving as it's as a universe. It's a, and that's the reason, one of the reason why I never get tired. I feel like the universe is within me, and even though when you get tired, it's just saying that you are inverse. You are carrying the whole universe energy within you. So that's a whole concept behind zero, and that's me calling myself zero. Even wherever I, all the network school so far, I introduced myself as zero, and everyone loved it. And everyone, it's also person branding. It's also selfish thing for myself. I wanted to keep that philosophy myself every time. So eventually I also go meet hundreds of people out there, and it's very hard for them to remember my name and their name. And how I cracked them to remember my name is to being odd, breaking that pattern by calling myself zero. And now it creates bubble in their brain saying that, why zero, why? And I love that expression. Yeah. That's the story behind zero. And what to other things to, I think someone asked some question, I guess. But yeah, which first college mainly coming for marketing world, and why, where should I focus, demographics, market, revenue? Initially, many people say if you're building startup and everything, initially focus on one startup or one idea, that focus on revenue. at least with grants, at least with funding, at least with something, or maybe maybe parents or something. Alone, it's very hard. Do parallelly some job and everything. And the reason I'm saying that, if you have the financial freedom when you become stable, right, you can able to think clearly little. When you are think when you are thinking about your room expenses, internet bill, loans, EMIs, and everything, your mind is completely filled with stress, pressure. Someone is calling you, loan agent calling you, or parents calling you, or maybe friends calling you. All these things. Financially, when you are become so unstable, your creative mind gets unlocked and you can able to think clearly. What is my primary source of income for my travel? So I do job at Jagrati Yatra as a head of selections and community head. I lead selections and community over there, and I get paid the stable income as a salary over there. And I also work on other things. So I do host meetups and everything, but more than anything, that is the one stable income that I get primarily from there. But yeah, I'm working for more things. The more the better. At least you need to have 3 to 5 income streams at least. Yeah, I think at 2 o'clock I think I don't know what how much time. 2:30. Matlab it's around like 1:55 here. 2 o'clock here, and I will close live at 2 o'clock straight up in 50 minutes. Uh, yes, I think thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone for being here and listening and everything. Thank you, Tanvi, Vaibhav, Sai Kiran, Mama, Pradeep, Nuvi, Prajwal. Thank you, Pradeep, Badri, Manideep, Aishwarya, and Balu, and all other who are here. And 11:26. Oh, it's not New Year time. No worries. Every day it's a New Year. You can always celebrate. All you need some progress, achievement to celebrate it. Yeah, I had a great celebration. It's not something like that. My videos are over here in the video. Maybe I'll put up some post or maybe story. But yeah, meanwhile, if you have any questions, meanwhile that 5 minutes or something, maybe definitely we can talk. Maybe let me just accept Navin. He been send the request from very long. And by the way, it's the official T-shirt I got selected at network school, and this is official cup. That's why I'm just little flexing my uh, new merch, and it's kind of looking really good on me. Why quantum AI? The future of all big, broad hardware, or maybe like all this AI, what we are saying, Ghibli, or maybe like little stuff and everything, it's just a surface level AI in what you are looking at. Quantum AI can unlock so many problems, so many, it's gonna solve so many solutions around it, and you can also build so many awesome, amazing stuff. That is the reason. Nothing change without our progress. Yes, absolutely. Let me just pin it. Yeah. So in case if you miss this live, I think it will be there on YouTube. Once I end the stream and everything, it will be there on the YouTube. Maybe this is a good uh, ritual. Hmm. So just to explain out there, the outside over there it's ocean, and the lights you can see over there it's Singapore. it's it's a kind of cool. You all should come here and explore once. At least spend or take loan or something like that. You have spent lakhs on like degrees and everything, right? Definitely, this is the one more investment that will help you connect with, unlock global friends, unlock global exposure, unlock global potential. What you also have. Uh, I've been in well for almost 20 years, till my intermediate or BTech or something. Until 23, 24, I haven't traveled to any single state. And now traveling makes you more humble. And that humbleness gives you more satisfaction, happiness, and also that gives you more ideas. Your thinking process expands a lot. Maybe I think one should have traveling as a core metric or goal in their personality. That will teach you a lot. I'm a same person. I don't know whether I'm saying it to only few people, 15 people, 16 people. I actually did labor work with my dad, with my mom. I used to carry cement bags to fifth floor, fifth, max up to eighth or 10th floor, something, without taking a break. And I need to take that change every day, 400, 500 rupees. I used to go to computer classes with all that ash on my body, cement ash on my body, uh, mixing that sand, cement, and everything. And used to climb that Goa in the sense like the external structure of the building when they are constructing. And it's all because like family is the one thing they could able to give to me what they couldn't have. And it's also everything, it's not self-building at all, freaking not at all. Everything because of the community, everything because of the people around me, everything because of the things other built for other people. So I think that is something awesome, and that is something one should equip one with self. And I'm feel like, and you feel so, write down points, write down 100 points what you feel so grateful. And comparison absolutely works for one big thing. Compare compare your worst problems with your biggest problems outside world is facing. Let's say I don't have bike. Okay, let's say I don't have bike, and I'm feeling I'm suffering or something like that. Let's say think like there is a child who doesn't have a roof, who doesn't have a food, who doesn't have arm, who doesn't have legs, who got cut for begging and everything, who's begging on the road. No, your problem doesn't feel like problem. You have your legs, you have your roof, you have your good food, great people around and everything. So when you become more grateful, you become more happy. So write down more points as possible. What makes you more grateful? The more you become more grateful, it's directly proportional. I'm just saying directly proportional. The more things you are grateful, look for the ways, look for the things that makes you happy. It could be moments, it could be situations, what happened, what gonna happen, everything. Maybe I think that will make your 2026 blast. Yeah, it's 2 already, and I'll take leave. Thank you so much. If there are any questions or something, I'll definitely love to uh, answer it someday on YouTube or maybe Instagram. Or if there is one thing, I was there here for all the way around like 40, 52 minutes. Give me some content ideas. I don't want to ask ChatGPT. I don't want to ask anything. I have my own couple of things, but still, I am blank right now. Give me some content ideas in Singapore or what you're looking, what you're expecting from us. That would be one thing that can help me. Yeah, definitely, that would help me 2026 a lot. Contributing back to society, contributing for the better future, better you. That's what Zero here does. That's what, and I'm happy to introduce you guys to Gauri. He is one of the kind of soul that inspires. He's the one of the soul that inspires to be grateful for happiness and everything. He has his own family. He need to take care of his father and his brother. And while he has all the time to hustle, to have fun, to go explore people, places, and to also find time for his own personal stuff in terms of like upgrading new skills. And he's the one person who always keeps me inspiring. We, even though we don't have a regular conversation, we share very deep connection. And you should also follow whenever you have time or something. Do check out Sai Kiran. He's this kind of person definitely will inspire you a lot. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sai, for being with me all the good and bad days and everything. And lots of love, man. Lots of love. Lots of love, brother. And I see Vikasanna is here. Vikasanna, where he called himself volunteer at heart, and we are talking about contribution, society, charity, and all these things. He is the man that many people speak very high about him. If you get introduced or if you're part of his, become his part of his circle, you will see how I'll just accept him. Okay, he's lucky. He's available for YouTube live call. Hello. Hi Anna.
Hi Karthik, hi Karthik.
Hi Anna.
Very happy to see you.
Very happy Anna for all the and grateful for
Yeah,
all the support and everything. Throughout all the challenges and everything, it all makes me so grateful for me to say that over here on this special
no, no.
occasion. Thank you so
Karthik,
much.
what better day than start the new year with a live with Karthik?
Not at all. Anna. I'm very happy to join with you, to join and have a good conversation with you. I actually spoke with a couple of people, and I was just sharing my entire next roadmap in a sense like it's like all the core 9 things I will be focusing on, and 13 questions. All the things I learned in here in one session, I was sharing with all of them, and I was just documenting it on the same on the YouTube. Yeah, if something that helps anyone.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. I wish everyone here a happy 2026.
Yes.
Let us build meaningful partnerships, focus
Yes.
on deep work, and build something concrete. And let us be a strong support system for each other. For many of the startup founders and hustlers, it's more so like a lonely journey, right? So let us support each other, stand by each other, cheer for each other, and let's make 2026 a defining year for all of us.
Yes. So to give short brief about Vikas Anna, he call himself volunteer and I think we call him the human connected, the connecting thread, and connecting dots between like multiple ecosystems and also the people and the opportunities. He's a man who selflessly worked towards the society and the charity, and while he's also recently got into investments and I think they invested, I don't know whether to say it or not, anyhow it's not recording. They recently invested into multiple companies like Jetayu and also Grow, the stock brokerage company and everything. And also personally he actually helped thousands of students in government schools, government students including me, including many other people in the startup society. And despite all being like very flashy tags like investor, founder and everything, he put himself so down and call himself volunteer at heart. And he does that, and the name completely uh, justifies to what he does actually in the society. But only one thing, he is always like one previously I'm the one who was always busy, I'm the one who was always traveling. Now he is actually beating me by traveling more and by not taking care of health. The example I gave, right, if you're not respecting your health, you're not respecting your vision. That Anna is doing now, that I'm saying it on the camera, so he takes care of his health
No, no,
and focus on
no.
his vision.
Health is a topmost priority for 2026.
Yes,
I
yes,
I spoke with the team as well,
yes,
and yeah, and one thing, Karthik, what I see that is that India is going through those transition years from a
yes,
job seeker mindset to entrepreneurial mindset, right? The ecosystem is gradually evolving.
yes.
We see Shark Tanks happening, incubation centers,
Hmm.
things like T-Works, T-Hub, and all of that. We are in those transition phase, and each of us who are part of the ecosystem, we carry a sense of responsibility,
Yes.
right? So uh, things are progressing, but there's a lot more that has to be done. So let us breathe.
And the days are becoming true what Miraj Bai said. Not every incubator, every home has to become an incubator. And we need entrepreneur from each and every home. And the family is the supporting incubator. And that's what the AP government is doing. I really love that initiative. Intintai entrepreneur, 50,000 entrepreneurs where they will be supporting next year. 50,000 entrepreneurs where they will be supporting with all the required support from AP government. Hello. Yeah, I think there's some network issue.
Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Carry on, Karthik.
Sure, Anna.
So,
Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you so much. And looking forward. Looking forward. Yes. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being part of this conversation. And in case if there is anything, I'm very much active on Instagram more than WhatsApp or maybe it could be anything. Instagram is something that go to place for me. Glimpse of tech districts and ecosystems such as CBD content. Yes. Uh, Give me internship, sure, please. I would like to join. No worries. Just kidding. Yeah, thank you so much. And I wish you more challenges and much more strength and much more intelligence to solve all by yourself. And I pray for the God for the same for me and looking forward for more progress. And I choose to be zero and I keep progressing. I wish the same. Be zero and keep progressing and happy building. Thank you so much.